At the beginning of your transition, you want to use the ones with the reflector tape on. Even though it's not nighttime, you want them to stand out. Then you can, the other plain yellow ones, or yellow, and plain orange ones, you can use them for your line. And what we're going to do, so here's your station, here's your shoulder, and you want to put something out there a little further so they have an idea where to stop at. You want to give them something to say, okay, if he's standing over here, I don't want to come all the way up to here. Say, okay, there's a sign out here. Now, I got my two guys, they already volunteered, they got the they got the hat on. Where's the other hard hat? Oh! Everybody else is going to be vehicles. Now, the most important thing is these two guys got to decide which one's going to be the lead. The tall one has it. That's what I've always been told. You see how short, you see how the short ones are, I've always get overlooked. But these two will hold a conversation at the start of the day saying, okay, what signal we're going to use to say, okay, stop traffic or let traffic through.
Waving up the sign.
What? Just
yeah, like that, not to do that.
Are you going to stop?
As y'all confused as I am? Now, what do you?
Come on,
once I got traffic stopped, I'll lift my sign up.
All right, and I'll do that to signal.
Okay, good deal.
Good deal. Now, they've got the communications, they got the communications down. Now, guys, when you are out there flagging and you have irate motorists, you really need to. You the irate.
I'll be the irate.
You can have irate motorists, and also, let's say you've got a line of cars going through, and somebody runs out of gas that's in your line. All right, what you gonna do? You got a line of vehicles going through, and somebody breaks down in your construction zone.
Get on the radio and have somebody get some pushers.
That's right. Get on the radio, call the supervisor, and I forgot to bring the radios out. So, but anyway, as long as y'all know what we're gonna be doing, guys. You guys are the vehicles. One of you guys is gonna go on. Let me get you another cone. I didn't bring all my cones with me. Enough cones anyway. Take your cone down there for your marker from the other side. Guys, line up. You're the vehicles. Line up this way. You're going this way. All right. What he's going to do, he's not going to step off that shoulder until after that first vehicle is stopped. Well, after the first vehicle is stopped, wait for the second one to stop. Why did I say wait for the second one?
You need more impact in case one of them hit.
A lot of people forgot, man, that they'll get out there and that first vehicle will stop and that flagger will step out there and that first vehicle has somebody behind them is texting and not paying attention. He runs into that first car, which runs over you. All right. So y'all set it up, send one through. When you get them down to the end, y'all can communicate with each other, sending them back. Action. You're texting? Well, don't run over the car in front of you. And then you got the two that wants to drag, so you, come on, let's go. And you do always have one or two cars that wants to lag behind. You good? Now, bring them to you first. Bring them to you and stop. Wait for them to come to complete stop. Come on, guys, follow the line. Wait for them to come to complete stop. After they come to a stop, then you can step off the shoulder and into traffic in front of them. Don't step off until they come to complete stop. All right, how'd y'all decide y'all want to signal each other? There's gonna come times where you have vehicles that want to go too fast. There's gonna come a time when you have a vehicle break down in the construction zone. Here's your breakdown vehicle.
Ain't nobody gonna come pick me up, help me, I'm falling and I can't get
Oh
up.
God. When you have a broke down vehicle, stay down there. You got a broke down vehicle in the lane, what you gonna do? Y'all called me, right?
Yeah.
What am I gonna do? I'm gonna come out here, but make sure y'all both have both lanes traffic stopped. Your down vehicle, I'm gonna drag him over to the side so y'all can send some more through, okay? But make sure you stop all vehicles, okay?
He got another one broken down. He didn't make it off the top line. He had it on stop.
He had it on stop?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Come here. You're my ambulance.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you're my ambulance. I'm about lost my voice, but you might have yours. All right, guys, come on, you two slow folks, moving on down the line. Now, here's the situation. Here's the situation. You have an ambulance or fire truck pulling to the job site. He's running his lights, he's running his sirens. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
And make sure that he's got traffic stopped
Hi-
and notify him. And then send a fire truck, just a fire truck through.
Just a fire truck. We got a fire truck, we're sending them through. I ain't even got a voice, huh? Woo. All right, switch up. Give me another flagger on that end. Give me another flagger on that end. Switch up. Whoever does the flagger mostly, okay? Now, give me somebody else to go down here and relieve this gentleman down here. Whichever guy, okay, there's the other flagger. Go relieve him. Now, y'all see what they just did, right? They just replaced each other, correct? Did y'all see any conversation between the two of them before they started? How do you know which command does what? Because y'all didn't have a little meeting to decide what y'all want to do. He don't know what means what.
I'll do this.
You do this for what?
Got him stopped.
You get that? He'll do that to have him stop. Now, how you gonna tell him? How you gonna tell him that you want him to relieve traffic? This is his relieve. Yep. His release is from side to side. Your stop straight up and down. You got that? Your release is side to side. Stop straight up and down. Where I'm going with this, guys, is make sure before y'all go out and go to your station, hold a conversation with each other. Decide what y'all gonna use. If it's just a whirly bird, stomp your foot, whatever. But you have to have a conversation between the two of you so y'all know what's the release and what's the stop signal. All right? Run on through. Let them through.
I did it right.
He did it right. He run all over the flagger's foot.
Call the supervisor. If you break down, cause a time.
Now, we already had a breakdown. We went through the breakdown. We went through the emergency vehicle.
class. A prompt room for emergency exit.
With prompt room, you wanna always keep your escape path. If you have a vehicle, I see what you mean. That's what you got him. If you have a vehicle comes towards you, you want to be able to have an open path, open to be able to get away from them, keep them getting ran over, guys. All right. Let them through one more time. I don't know what that was to y'all.
I was telling him to go ahead and stop him, and I'm finna go and let him come through. Get y'all clear down there.
All clear? Is it clear? How do we know? Oh, okay, yeah, he did the, okay, all clear. Run it down there one more time, guys. Go ahead. This time we're doing a little improvising. This is a long detour setup. I gave a flag to the last vehicle.
They do that a lot.
The last vehicle has his flag. Quit running over my flaggers. The last vehicle has a flag. He gives the flag to the last vehicle gives the flag to the flagger. Why do they not use that process? What? Roll them up, say this is a nice little flag, I'm gonna take it home with me. Or they forget that they have it until they're 2 miles down the road. Are they gonna turn around and bring it back? All right. Switch up, one more group, guys, and then we gotta go back in and be able to take this test, get you out of here in time.
Hey, David, give it an over.
Who's the other individual with normally flags? You got these two?
Hint, that's why I was, he's my friend, and I don't want him to get hurt.
Bingo.
And I've run over him twice.
2 more people. Switch up.
We gotta let them know we're relieving somebody.
Yeah. Hold traffic. One of you guys, one more group. You can go down there? All right, got one going down. Somebody take his place.
What's the signal?
Now what? Now, you two, what you decide?
And up, down.
Okay. So they held their conversation to determine what signal they're going to use. They're using the same one, the most common one. This is stop. This is release. Oh, well, he can't see that hand from that far down. The most common one, guys, is the up and down and side to side. You stopped them. This is releasing them.
Truck driver, he's not flying.
Conversation going on now.
Yeah, you know.
Go ahead and stay down there. All right. Now, when you release them, no, hold on. Guys, you need to get into the habit that after you just stopped them, you're stopping them, you're standing in front of them, okay? When you want to release them, you keep it in the stop position, you walk over to the side, and then turn to release them. Do not release them, because a lot of y'all go ahead, grab it. A lot of y'all get into a hurry, and y'all turn to slow, and then y'all walk off. Some of the people are so impatient, as soon as you flip that, they're ready to go. So you need to make sure you're back on the shoulder before you turn it, okay? All right? All right, so step back over to the shoulder, then you turn to the slow position and release the traffic. They say never turn your back to traffic, but it's kind of hard not to turn your back to traffic if you're flagging. Because you're looking at this traffic that you got stopped. If somebody disregards the other flag at the other end, you know, and the only thing is just glance up there and you can see them. You know, I don't know if a company wants to spend that type of money. When I did the class for the for OG&E, they was talking about, you know, that's expense. But guys, you know, the $3, $3, you know, $4, that could save a life. And there's no amount of money that you can put on a person's life. You can get them online. Our supplier, Westgate, our supplier here, I've already called and asked about because I wanted to have some for the class. But you can find them online. It's hard hat mirrors is what they call them. I'm gonna get some more information on it. Leave me your card before you leave, and I'll find if our supplier has them, and I'll get in touch with you. Or one way or the other, I'll get in touch with you, let you know how to get some, because it's gonna be a lifesaver, guys. We have too many people out here now that's on these cell phones, are not paying attention, and jokingly the part about eating a Big Mac, all right? Eating a Big Mac and a drop of fry, they'll turn down, they'll look down to pick up or see what they dropped, and in a split second they're running 60 miles an hour and run over somebody. You know, a few years back we had a couple individuals working for DeWitt Construction out there on I-40 out there towards Yukon. The lady ran off the road. It was a father watched his son and his brother killed instantly. All right, the lady ran off the road and lost control and killed both of them at the same time. All right. I understand things happen. You know, your work area, guys. Being working construction, working on the highway like you are, that whole area is your work area. These people driving these vehicles do not take in consideration that that's your work zone. It's not their work zone; it's your work zone. Right. I like the idea where a lot of companies now are using those concrete barriers. If you're going to be out there for a while, you know, they're putting concrete barriers up, the dividers, because that's keeping people from getting into your lane. But if the only thing you have out there is this, that's not going to stop a $6,000, $7,000 £50 car. That's not going to stop them. So you have to be observant. If you want to go home in the evening, at the end of the day, you're going to have to be observant, guys, because they're not paying attention any longer. It was bad before, but it's worse now that we got the smartphones. We got people texting and driving. It is really bad now. Now, any questions on what we've already covered, what we talked about? Yeah. Some of the things about the flag, you know, flags just for emergency use. A lot of people didn't know about that one. The thing about your paddles, the 6 feet haul on their paddle, 7 feet in Texas. A lot of us are still out there using that little stick. Yeah. All right. And the thing about the 6 feet, some of us, you know, some of these vehicles now, these SUVs that sit up so high, they can't see that paddle, guys. They cannot see it. You need something high enough that can be seen from the vehicle that's behind the vehicle you just stopped.